Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. This one's come from Z-Cube, which it pains me to say it that way. I think that's the correct way. Z-Cube is how I'd actually call it. .hk or .com. Very big box this time around. You're not actually going to see all the puzzles in this box in my upcoming videos because some of them are replacements for ones I had before I had my collection sale. Things that I wanted to get back again. I've got a load of Bermuda minxes in here, in fact, and since I've done videos on all of that, the entire series of those before, there's no point me showing those again. But I did enjoy those puzzles. If you see my videos, and you'll know that I really enjoyed those, and they seem to be coming out of running out of stock in places again. So I wanted to get some before they became impossible to buy again, because they did run out before, and I don't know whether they do a third run of them or not. So lots of packaging, and there we get to the good stuff. Let's get the first one out of the box here, and actually it's probably the one I'm most excited about in this package, which is quite nice. Let's just zoom this into the puzzle. Okay, so now I'm zoomed in. You can see it's a Limcube puzzle. If you know your puzzle, you've probably got a good idea what might be in this one. Very nice box again. It's kind of a Fangshi logo as well. I like the fact that it's kind of understated but stylish, if that makes sense. And version 1.0. The reason I've only got this one in this particular package is simply that this is the only one that was available at the time. The others were still in the process of being manufactured apparently. But this is the Dual Cube by Limcube. That looks very nice indeed. Oh, well, it's tiled, not stickered. I didn't realise that. That's quite cool. This feels like about a standard 3x3 size. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's very slightly bigger. And I believe this is probably going to be the first video you will see on this puzzle. I haven't seen any others on YouTube as yet. So it's kind of a wormhole thing going on with this. As you can see, you've got colours inside each of the 8 squares around the centre that correspond to the face that they need to be on when they're solved. And obviously the outer pieces turn like a regular 3x3, but as you can probably see there, it also causes the pieces inside to turn. Now I suspect that this is going to be much like the Crazy Cube solving process, because you've got, I believe this has got, yeah, so that's kind of a zero face. Let me just get some other colours onto that one actually to demonstrate it a bit better. So we're going to get some orange pieces there. You can see I've got an orange streak on the left and right. It's not showing up there on my viewfinder, so I hope it looks better on the full size picture. And when I turn this face, the orange strips stay vertical on each side with the white strip down the centre, so nothing's actually turning on the interior. However, if I was to do it the other way around and turn up the orange centre to there, so you've got 2 white strips and an orange strip, you can see that they will actually turn with the face. So it's very much like they are Crazy Cube pieces. And looking at it so far, it kind of seems to me that it will solve identically to a Crazy Cube. I wasn't sure about this. I suspected it might be the case before I bought them, but I'm just looking. So this is basically going to correspond to Jupiter, because I think you've got 1 zero face like that, yep, and yep, that's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. It's a bit difficult to see to make sure that nothing's turning. That's a 1, and that's a 1. That's what I thought. So basically, this is the only face where things can get mixed up, like so. When you're scrambling it, because all the other faces, the interior pieces will turn with the face. So this is the only face that will separate the interior pieces from the outer colours. So quality wise so far feels very, very nice. It's slightly tight, but as you can see it's easily fingerable with my middle finger there. Very smooth turning. Corner cutting I don't know whether it would do much at all, to be honest, but oh, simple actually, very easy. Yeah, I mean that was a bit harder, but basically a full cube width it can't quite do, but a bit less than that, and yeah, no problem at all. That's good quality. That anything in reverse, yep, same again, yep, easy. And reverse corner cutting, no, I don't think that's really going to do much at all. Well, tiny bit if you just line up those kind of curves on the corners, but that's about it really. But again, as always, it's not a speed cube, so don't really care. Does that mess anything up? Nope. Just want to do sexy move, would do anything. So yeah, as I suspect this is going to be an identical solve to the Crazy Cube Jupiter, but there's only really one way to find out, and that's to scramble it. I just want to get a photograph of it in its solid state first, though. So I'm just going to pause the video briefly. Yeah, sorry about that. I'd like to get photographs for the puzzle photography group, because nothing's been posted there about these yet either, so I'm feeling I'm the first of the group to have one, so I'm sure they'll be interested to see it as well. But anyway, it's time to get this thing scrambled. It's a fabulous looking puzzle, so even if it is identical to the Crazy Jupiter, it's a wonderful looking puzzle, so I'm very happy to have it in my collection anyway. The tiles are excellent quality. It's very, they're completely flush to the surface, so whilst you can feel a ridge with your nail sort of thing, you don't really notice it while turning it, which is nice. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be tiled. I don't know why. I thought it was stickers in the photographs I've seen. The mechanism is interesting. It's kind of a ball in the centre with the interior pieces, whereas the outside is... I must make sure I'm turning the white face plenty to make sure all the interior edges get split up from the exterior pieces. But whilst it may look scrambled on the outside at the moment, I want to make sure that everything's split up that can be split up. I can see some there that aren't. And given the way it's scrambling, just the way I would a Jupiter Crazy Cube, that's a kind of good indication that I might have been right about what's going on here. And I think that will do as a scramble. As you can see now, the interior, I'm trying to get in the light so you can see it. I don't, like I say, it doesn't show up too well in the viewfinder, so I hope you can see it better on the full-size picture. In real life, you can see the colours a bit better than I can currently on the viewfinder. But yeah, they are well scrambled now. All the corners and edges don't correspond to their exterior pieces, so I'll go away, hopefully give this a solve and get back to you once I've done so. Alright then, I'm back, and as you can see the puzzle is not at all solved. The reason for that is it's only been about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, something like that, I've been playing with this. I wanted to first correct an error I had made in my original analysis of the puzzle, and secondly I want to get this uploaded as an unboxing video, because obviously I don't think anybody else has got this on YouTube yet, so probably a lot of people waiting to see what goes on with this puzzle. So first of all, my mistake. Let me try an easy way to demonstrate. You can see hopefully in there I've got a red, white and orange interior pieces from corner to edge to corner, and a white exterior, so it would appear that that's matched up. Now you would, on a Crazy Cube, they would all three travel with that face as you turn it, and to begin with it kind of looks like they do, but it doesn't. You've got like a black cage that moves across the top of them, but the stickers stay the same. You can see the white one is still in the centre there, and as the black goes across it, it's still in the centre, and still in the centre. So when you rotate that zero face, not only does it rotate these edges in relation to the interior pieces, it also rotates them on this face here, which definitely adds extra difficulty compared to the Crazy Planet puzzles. So a surprise, but a nice surprise in that it's not the same to solve. In fact, it's going to be quite distinctly different, and at the moment I'm a little bit flummoxed as to how I've got most of the edges matched up, or I did have until recently. I've scrambled a few again, just the edges, not the corners of the interior pieces, just using my regular kind of Limcube method. But yeah, hopefully you didn't think it was too much of a spoiler before, because as it turns out it's not. So it's certainly not a Jupiter Crazy Planet puzzle. You've got some difficult matching to do on this layer, and at the moment I'm a bit of a loss as how exactly I'll go about it. That's not to say I'm beaten. I will certainly play some more with it and try and figure it out, but thankfully it's not an easy puzzle to solve, having solved the regular Jupiter cube. So having said that, I've just thought of an idea that I might try out, so I've just come up with a plan just while I'm talking about this, so I'll get back to that in a minute. Quality wise, so far I'm very, very impressed. The turning quality is fabulous. There's no problems aligning things, turning things or anything on this one. My only complaint is that under just regular kind of artificial light in my living room here, I can't tell the difference between sometimes white and yellow, but particularly orange and red in the holes. I have to have my desk lamp on at all times while shining into it, so I can see the interior colours. But that's kind of a minor gripe really, and that's my only gripe. I have no other problem with this puzzle at all. I can tell you right now that I recommend this puzzle wholeheartedly to everybody. The quality is fabulous. The price, it's okay. It's not cheap, but it's not hugely expensive either, and it's quite a complex mechanism in there, I suspect. And I think it's, yeah, just great quality and an interesting challenge it appears that it's going to be. So definitely get one of these if they're something that interests you. I definitely, although I haven't sold it yet, recommend it very highly. Alright then guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with a review hopefully once I've got it solved, and a full review of the puzzle to difficulty level sort of thing. And other than that, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care now.